Hello everyone out there in YouTube land, and welcome back to my channel for another Walmart wax haul. Yes, I went back to Walmart and I bought way more wax than I had anticipated. Wow, it's something. Okay, so, oh, and it's falling all over. Okay, so let me tell you about why I went back to Walmart. Let me tell you my thought process here. Okay, so the first time I went back to Walmart, the last haul that I did, I had gone to try to find vintage lace, which I love. And I had bought, I don't know how many months ago. Loved it, and went back to find it. They did not have it. So I picked up something that I thought was kind of similar, that would be relaxing and in sort of like an old lady perfume kind of way, like vintage lace. And I picked up love letters. I only got one of it. It's a cedarwood vanilla and almond limited edition. I figured if I like it, I'll go back and get more. I was just disappointed that it wasn't vintage lace. Then I tried it out, loved it, like a muted version of vintage lace, because vintage lace is really, really strong. This is very, very relaxing and quite nice, and I really enjoyed it. And I went back to get more, and this was only from like 2 weeks ago or so that I bought it, and they had none left. So, my advice to you, which is what I've done this time, is if you find a scent that you like, even remotely, just buy it, buy a few, and keep the receipt. And if you don't like it, return it. Because I've been finding that, I didn't think that people bought that much wax. I mean, how did they run out of it so fast? It just disappeared. So, yeah. So I went back, didn't find love letters, but found a bunch of wax. I was like, I'm only gonna get 1 or 2 things. And then I ended up getting like sleeves. These are the sleeves that they put them in and when they're in display in the store. Before I show you my haul, let me just report back on something that I bought last haul, and that is the Sensationals Pink Velvet. On cold, it says a lovely blend of sugar and vanilla. On cold, it kind of smells lemony and like a vanilla. It's like vanilla buttercream and lemon. It smells more pink on cold. You get a pink sugar. Pink sugar definitely on cold, but then when you melt it, it smells like that pink lemonade pound cake from the sweet shop that Bath & Body Works did that I really did not care for. It's just something about the sugar and the lemon together that I don't know. I'm not nuts about it, and I had picked up a few of these. I might end up returning the other ones. So let me tell you what I did get at Walmart. So I picked up a bunch of the same ones and a couple of different ones. They were so many different scents that it was just like I didn't know what I wanted. And then before you knew it, I had picked up armfuls and armfuls of wax. So let me start off with the most unusual one, the one that sort of reminds me of my childhood, and I told you vintage lace does that as well. So I saw this by Sensationals. It's this dual pack that they do. Okay, so this is it. It's 2 different kinds of wax that you can either, I guess, melt separately or melt together for the fragrance. And this is Sensationals Date Night mixable fragrances, and the blue one is Moonlit Walk and the red one is Candlelit Kiss. And it's just so cheesy looking with the packaging that it reminds me of like the 1980s. And I am a child of the 80s and I love all things 80s. So this struck me. Okay, so this is what the wax looks like. It's not very attractive. It smells like this is what it brings to mind to me. It smells like a 40-year-old man in the 1980s driving his beat-up Cadillac trying to pick up high school girls. Like what you imagine the principal from The Breakfast Club would wear. It just so horribly 80s cologne, bad cologne, that I had to get it. Even like an 80s like car air freshener, that's what it reminds me of. So I had to try it, and with my luck, I'll love it, and I'll go back and there'll be none left. So Yeah, so that's date night. So then I also picked up in the same line, but you know, in the same kind of theme, but not a mixable fragrance, is Simple Romance. I don't know why I'm getting these. Like I like the tranquil sense at night. I like the relaxing mood setting sense at night. So this says set the mood with woodsy vanilla. And that's what it smells like. Woodsy vanilla. I almost said manila. Yeah, and it's kind of like the same color as the red in here. Is it the same color? No, this one's a little darker, but it's really an ugly red kind of jelly, congealed jelly looking wax. But it smells really nice, so we'll see how that is. This is interesting. This one says, not for individual sale. Maybe they got a pack and they broke it up and they weren't supposed to? Okay, so there's that. Then the last video I did, when I mentioned vintage lace, one of my subscribers told me to try Egyptian cotton, that would be similar. So I found Egyptian cotton. It says a delicate blend of light floral and white musk. And it smells really nice. I have to say it does. It's kind of like a light perfumey kind of laundry scent. I guess it's similar to vintage lace in a way, but much lighter. Yeah, and it's this beige color cream wax. I cannot rave enough about vintage lace. Ugh, I'm getting tongue-tied. This fragrance, when you smell it, the vintage lace, it's like, oh my God, just knock you over on the floor. So there was that. Then I also picked up this one, which I have a feeling will be relaxing. It says sit back and relax. This is Tea Time, and thyme is spelled like the herb, or the whatever it is, spice, herb, thyme. And this just smells like tea. It smells like if you opened a Lipton tea bag. That's what it smells like. So it says Tea Time. So this the color wax. It's like a beigey brown. So there's that. And then the last one that I picked up that was different than the bulk ones that I got here is Warm Rustic Woods. It does smell woodsy. It smells like woods and cologne. Really nice. A really nice light cologne with a like rustic woods, warm rustic woods. That definitely is what it smells like. I'm not doing a great job describing here. I'm late and I'm tired and I'm doing this for my channel. So then I got the ones that I liked that were in bulk. Can you tell I liked this one? I bought 6 of these. 6. It's a purple wax. This is Violet Sugar. And this says a sweet combination of wild violet and sugar. And it smells like flowers and sugar. It almost has like a grapey scent to it. It's almost like if you imagine smelling a bouquet of violets and then the grape sugar that's in a pixie stick. It's really nice. It's kind of on the light side. I'm a little concerned about that, but it was so pleasing to me, and I love the color of the wax. Not that that makes a difference when you melt it, because, I mean, you can't really see it in the melter. Well, I guess you can. So, yeah, it's now that I'm smelling them again, I'm worried that it's going to be a little bit too light. I'm worried that it's going to be a little too grapey, but like I said, I can always return them. And then the other one that I got 6 of, which is by far my favorite, is this beautiful hot pink kind of wax. It's not by Sensationals. It's by Better Homes and Gardens. It's a limited edition Sugared Lavender Twist. And this to me smells like Paris Lavender Macaron, which I have been burning one right here, and love it, love it, love it. It is a close second to Pink Petal Tea Cake in my book. And the Sugared Lavender Twist smells like a dupe of it to me. Of course, you can't really tell until you melt it what it's going to smell like, but it was just so amazing smelling to me that I picked up 6 of them, like I said. Sugared Lavender Twist. Here we go. And that's it. So all together, I picked up 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Is that right? 17 things, 17 containers of wax. I went way overboard. They were only $2 a piece. I paid $36 and change. That seems like an awful lot for me just wanting to go in and pick up maybe 3 or 4 or 5 of love letters. Yeah, so now I can put them in these sleeves. It's like 1 3/4 of a sleeve of wax. I really need to stay away from Walmart. I have a feeling that I'm going to love some of these fragrances. I'm having second thoughts about the violet sugar. And I'm having thoughts that I should have gotten more of the date night. So we'll see how it turns out. I'll do reviews, I guess. Maybe I'll do a collective wax melt review thing. I have been melting November Rain in my new centerpiece that I did a video on just recently, and one of my subscribers said that the centerpiece is too strong of a vessel or whatever melting wax melter thing to be in a bedroom, which is where I have mine. And at least with November Rain it is. November Rain smells like a astringent bar of Dial soap, and it's just knock you out of the room in the bedroom. So I'm gonna have to, and I'm not nuts about it. The fragrance, I'm not crazy about it. It does not bring to mind to me November Rain. It doesn't smell watery or ozony or fresh air type smelling at all. So that's how that's going. All right, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye everyone out there in YouTube land.